He's the man who links Paul McCartney, Ringo Starr, the Rolling Stones, Lady Gaga, Bruno Mars, Sting, Bob Dylan, Bruce Springsteen, Eric Clapton, Neil Diamond, Smashing Pumpkins, Bob Seger, Elton John, Dave Grohl, Johnny Cash, Bon Jovi, Rod Stewart. From being the drummer in John Cougar Mellencamp's band for 17 years to becoming a beatsmith to reckon with for every rock and pop band worth its salt, Kenny Aronoff has earned the reputation for being a highly sought-after sessions musician. Today, he is also renowned as a professional speaker, an author, a motivator. Not many rock stars can don such diametrically opposite hats, but there's nothing usual about our show, Live That Dream. I'm Brian Tellis with another fun episode of spotlighting personalities who inspire us. Now, Kenny came to India in 2017 to perform at the 7th edition of the Mahindra Blues Festival. The Supersonic Blues Machine, a trio featuring bassist and producer Fabrizio Grossi, guitarist Lance Lopez, and Kenny were fresh off the success of their debut album, West of Flushing, South of Frisco, which released a year earlier. You know what else released that year? Kenny Aronoff's memoir, Sex, Drums and Rock and Roll. The hardest hitting man in show business. In this insightful and candid book, Kenny writes about how to turn challenges into opportunities in the music industry. He also shared tips for those trying to earn a steady income and sustain rewarding careers in the music industry. When John Cougar Mellencamp decided to take a break, which ended up lasting a few years, it suddenly gave Kenny a lot of free time, a lot more than he would have wanted. In his memoir, he writes about how he was worried about making a living and how he strives to always have work on hand. My glass is never half empty. My glass is always half full. This stayed with me because, meeting that kind of a guy too, we spoke between performances at the Blues Fest and Kenny attested to it. The trick to that is to not say no in this line of work. You would rather have work than not have it at all. Well, long before the phrase gig economy got any global validation, the music industry was filled with sessions musicians upon whose shoulders many an award-winning album has stood. Kenny was in India on his way back from Dubai, billed to perform at the Mahindra Blues Festival. He was flying out soon after the concert to perform in San Antonio, Texas the next day. Of course, he had a standby drummer for the Texas concert, but that was testimony to his thirst to keep the glass always half full. If we want to get anywhere in life, we have to be willing to hustle a bit, Kenny had said. No wonder his name remains linked to some of the biggest and best the music industry has ever offered. Kenny Aronoff is living that dream with his head firmly screwed onto his shoulders, and we have much to imbibe from his magnificent journey. Catch me, Brian Tellis, next week for another, what I think, incredibly exciting edition of Live That Dream.